to have tuned into a baseball
Hey, this is the
game
Dean's Daily Doses
you would
trying out a
notice
little
that every
HQ
player on the
trivia.
field was wearing the same jersey number
See if we can get a
42.
win.
Why? Well, because today is Jackie Robinson Day. Yes, 71 years ago on this date, Jackie made his debut for the Brooklyn Dodgers, breaking the color barrier, literally changing the game, not just for baseball, but for race relations in America. We salute you, sir. And if you're watching the Mets today, well, you saw Wilmer Flores go deep in the ninth to win the ball game. Number one in the National League, baby. But will you be number one tonight on HQ? Let's play ball and find out. It's the live mobile game show where you answer questions to win cash. I'm your host, Roy Questionella, Monty Hall Irvin, the Say Savage Kid, Scott Rogowski, live from the greatest city on earth, the city that never sleeps, Stevens Point, Wisconsin. With all 1.7 million of you, 1.75 million players live competing around the world against each other, including Sarah and her dad Rick, Pete the Mouse, Karen Berryhill, the Lapkins, the Udells, and Rock Allen, Julie McLaughlin, Amanda and Kate Jacobs, and Zach Gamble celebrating birthdays on this Jackie Robinson Day. Folks, tonight we're doing things a little differently. Normally we ask 12 questions, but Sunday is our big money game. We're doing 15 questions. If you answer them all correctly, you're winning not 5,000, not 10,000, 25,000 Dan Bankheads, 25,000 Don Newcombs, 25,000 room temperature dollars. Well, that's enough money to suppress a potentially campaign derailing story in the supermarket tabloid. Where are we dropping, boys? Where are we dropping? Q1? Q2? Q5? Q12? Can you make it all the way to Q15? Well, pull your socks up high, take a few practice swings, play a little pepper, and swipe away the chat like Jackie swiped home plate. You can just swipe it to the right, and it's gone. You got it? Good. We're up to 1.85 million people right now. Let's get into it. Let's get down to quizness. Let's get to the nitty-gritty. Let's get this show on the road. Numero uno. Cardiology is the scientific study of what? Cardi B, fake IDs, or the heart?
Cardi B.
We're coming through dripping at Q1. Came through dripping. You know where I'm at. You know where I be. If you're a cardiologist, if you are a cardiologist, you should be in a hospital or a medical office, and you should be knowledgeable about matters of the heart. Yes, the heart is the answer. Cardiology. 1,829,437, getting that one right. I call my cardiologist Cardi B, Dr. Bronfman. Q2, the monkey Curious George was known to spend time with a man wearing what? A yellow hat, green boots, or brown coat?
Yellow hat.
Curious George.
I think.
George, no!
Oh, no, the man was wearing it.
AKA Ted Shackelford, for all you hardcore Curious George fans who go deep into the canon. Well, he's tall, he drives a yellow Volkswagen, and was voiced by Will Ferrell in the 2006 movie. It's the man with brown boots, a yellow suit, and a yellow hat. They call me Mellow Yellow, quite rightly. 1,723,988 are quite rightly on the path to winning cash tonight. Q3, college football's most prestigious award, is named for which person? Tim Tebow, Baker Mayfield, or John Heisman? College football seems very far away right now. Tim Tebow, he won it. Baker Mayfield, well, he won it last year. But when it comes to who named the award, well, you got to go all the way back to 1936. John Heisman, the coach, the football innovator, he is the person for which the Heisman Trophy is named. Do that Heisman stance. 1,513,312. Shout out Danny Werfel, my man. 1,500,000 have their highs on the prize for Q4. Which of these is one of the three branches of the U.S. government? Intelligence, judicial, or military? Yeah, Danny Werfel was the Tim Tebow before Tim Tebow. All right, kids? And now Tim Tebow's in AA. Here's a civics lesson for you. Remember your three main branches of government, checks and balances and whatnots? You got your legislative, executive, and judicial? Locked in a Sisyphean battle for dominance until the end of time. 1,384,271. Getting that one right. Making good, banging the gavel. We got Q5. The word panda is thought to come from the official language of what country? Mongolia, China, or Nepal? If you happen to visit the National Zoo in D.C., you'll learn the word panda. Panda, 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 panda. Comes from the Nepalese name for the red panda. Yes, Nepal is your answer here. By the way, red panda is more like a raccoon. Oh, but what I'm seeing here is more like a savage question. These questions are savage, ruthless, savage, big time. We just lost over 1 million of you. Oh, the HQ-manity. World star, 252,765 are left after that one. Free the Nepal. Rocky Raccoon checked in to Q6, and so are you. Which of these structures is the tallest? CN Tower, Empire State Building, or the Eiffel Tower? Wowie zowie. We lost 1 million at Q5.
Empire.
Q6 could also be savage. We got about 250,000 players left. The Eiffel Tower in Gay Paris is 1,063 feet to the tippity top. The Empire State Building in the Empire State is 1,454 feet, but Toronto's CN Tower rises above them both at 1,815 feet. Talk about views. You can see straight into Mississauga from the top of that thing. 155,062 running through the 6. They don't have woes. They're still in this thing. $25,000 could be yours. We're at the halfway point, just about Q7. What was the official name of the longtime default digital assistant in Microsoft Office? Clippit, Mr. Clip, or Clippy? We started with 1.8 million plus, down to 155,000. It looks like you're having memory problems. Would you like help with that? Listen, I know what you've always called this guy, but Clippy is actually his nickname. The official name, the God-given Christian name, is Clippit. Bop it, pull it, twist it, clip it. 31,720, getting this one right. Another savage question here at Q7. Oh boy, Alberto, we just lost 125K. Clipping and chopping and tripping down to Q8 right now. Tripping down to Q8. The name of the company behind the first video game console translates in English to what? Leave luck to heaven, great voice, or hit the target. Oh my goodness. Down to 31,000 now on this big Sunday night game, 25K at stake. Now, according to rumor, Nintendo means leave luck to heaven. They got into the console racket in the 80s, well behind to hit the target, aka Atari, which released the VCS in 1977. But even further behind was Magnavox, great voice. They rolled out the Odyssey in 1972, and back-to-back savagery here tonight, folks. Q8 is Randy Macho Man Savage. 6,902 are left after that one. The rest of you succumbing to the flying elbow drop. Wowie zowie again, 6,902. We're at Q9. This is a tough one tonight, folks, but a lot of money is at stake. Hit me with it. Which of these rappers got their name from the WuTang name generator? Lil Uzi Vert, SZA, or Childish Gambino? I'm Lil HQZ Vert, but Lil Uzi Vert is the real guy. SZA, Childish Gambino, your options here. Time is up. Pencils down. Donald Glover was raised in a suburb of Atlanta, very far from the island of Staten, but he plugged his name into the WuTang name generator and became an honorary resident of Shaolin as Childish Gambino is your answer here. 3,861. Know that Grammy Award winner? I plugged my name into the generator. Old Laggy Bastard came out. 3,861 are staying woke. If you want Q10, you can have it. Which of these numbers is closest to the square root of 1/2? 1/2, 1/4, or 3/4? Oh, math question. You hate me now, don't you? Square roots can get counterintuitive when you dip below 1. But do the math with me, okay? Square root of 1/2, okay, is like the square root of 1 over the square root of 2. It's the same as saying 1 over the square root of 2, which simplifies to the square root 2 over 2, which is 0.707, or roughly 3/4. Trigonometry, folks, it's fun and easy. 1,439 are left after that one. I think we halved the quiz there. Math? Q11 Taylor Swift's love story features a reference to what 19th century author's most famous work? Nathaniel Hawthorne, Charlotte Bronte, or Jane Austen?
Got some hard questions.
It's one of the best-selling singles of all time off the 2008 album Fearless. Are you fearless tonight? We know that love story is about Romeo and Juliet, okay? Characters created by Shakespeare, of course, but the line, "'Cause you were Romeo, I was a Scarlet Letter," alludes to a different magnum opus by 19th century's Nathaniel Hawthorne. That is your answer here. 428. Getting this one right on yes, yet another savage question. Could this be the most savage quiz yet? We are deep into the savage garden at this point, truly, madly, deeply, but it's an HQ love story for the 428 left. Baby, just say yes to Q12, the subject of what Grease song returned for the film's 1982 sequel? Sandy, Greased Lightning, or Beauty School Dropout? Yes, the T-Birds and Pink Playz were back at it again in 82. Insanely, the titular car from Grease does not return in the sequel. No Greased Lightning. No, it's a motorcycle in the second film. Nor did almost any of the original cast, except for Frenchie, who we all know as the Beauty School Dropout. 254? No, they're Grease sequels? You guys are holding on to a cool rider, an HQ rider. Shout out Michelle Pfeiffer with the tunes in Grease 2. We have 3 questions left. Here's Q13. Which of these classic games was co-created by a female programmer? Centipede, Frogger, or Galaga? Nearly 2 million players started the game tonight. We're down to 254 intrepid, fearless HQties entering the back 9, the home stretch. In 2007, Donna Bailey was the keynote speaker at the Women in Games International Conference. But many years before that, she was one of 2 creators of the arcade classic, Centipede.
74.
Centipede is your answer here.
Damn.
And yes, sirree, yes, Rihanna, a savage Q13. 74 HQties left after that one. I don't believe what I just saw. You are stampeding to the finish line tonight. Just 2 questions to go. The penultimate question, 14. A native speaker of San Marinese is most likely to speak what other language? Hindi, Italian, or Welsh? 74. And then there were 74. At least 1 million people speak San Marinese. Think about that. We had nearly double that playing tonight. San Marinese, hard to say. As you might have guessed from the name, potentially, it's one of the official languages of San Marino. San Marinese, San Marino. That little speck of serene sovereign land surrounded by Italy.
Nope.
Hey, Mambo
40.
Italiano. Italian's your answer, and we're down to our final 40. 40 HQties has survived 14 questions tonight. Are 1 question away for $25,000. This is it, folks. The final round. It all boils down to this. 40 players left. $25K at stake. Who don't gotta dance? Who's making money move in the biggest way tonight, Sunday night? Live right now. Let's find out. Q15. Which of these actresses has not had multiple movies reach #1 in the same calendar year? Emma Stone, Michelle Rodriguez, or Zoe Saldana? Has not had multiple movies. Oh, my goodness. Oh, we're in for a good one tonight. It's hard to have one #1 movie in a year, let alone multiple. But 2009, come back with me to 2009. That was a good year. 2 women listed here in particular. Fast and Furious and a little film called Avatar both starred Emerald Michelle Rodriguez. Zoe Saldana had an even bigger role in Avatar, #1 movie. Also went to the final frontier of the box office in Star Trek. Zoe was in both of those. But Emma Stone? No, she didn't have 2 that year. Emma Stone, the highest paid actress last year, is your answer here.
14.
And 14 of
That's
you
a lot
are
of
our
money.
winners. You're our highest paid HQties, baby!
What'd they get?
14 winners. That's Pete Rose right there. Charlie Hustle. That's Gil Hodges.
Damn.
Jackie Robinson's teammate. How about that? 14 HQDs
That's a
splitting
hell of a prize.
$25,000. Breaks down to
Like and
about
subscribe.
$1,800,
Thanks for hanging out. Check out
$17.85
some
and
of my other
71
videos.
cents to beat F87 business.